NREMT practice question number 11. A 28-year-old male is unconscious and unresponsive on their living room floor. His pupils are pinpoint. His vital signs are pulse 130, respirations of 6, blood pressure 102/74, and he is cyanotic. His family tells you that he was just released from jail yesterday, and he is a known drug user. You should first A. Administer naloxone, B. Administer oxygen via non-rebreather mask, C. Administer ventilations with a BVM, or D. Check a blood sugar. If you need more time to review this question, pause the video now. The answer will be revealed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Administer ventilations with a BVM. This patient just got out of jail. If you're wondering why this information was included in the question, it's because drug users that have been incarcerated are not used to the drugs that they may encounter outside on the street. For one, it's very possible that they weren't doing drugs while they were incarcerated, or two, that they were doing drugs but it was not nearly as concentrated or potent as what they can get out on the street. It is actually very common for drug users once they get out of jail to begin to use drugs again. And since their body is not used to the drugs or not used to the concentration that they may be getting, it's a lot easier for them to overdose. So again, this information is included so that you can use your critical thinking skills to recognize the fact that not only is this person more likely to have used drugs, but they're also more likely to have overdosed. It also states that the male has pinpoint pupils and is a known drug user, which makes you believe that there's a good possibility that they may have used drugs and have overdosed on an opiate or opioid. In addition to that information, the patient has a respiratory rate of 6, which is well below normal, and they're cyanotic. Although this patient does need naloxone, you should never delay ventilations to administer naloxone. This is because as you get the naloxone and prepare it, if you haven't managed the patient's breathing, they could continue to deteriorate and then go into cardiac arrest. And if that happens, you won't be able to administer naloxone anyways, and now you have to deal with a patient who's in cardiac arrest. So remember ABCs, manage life threats first. Now let's go over the wrong answers in more detail. Administer naloxone is wrong because it's not the first thing you would do for this patient. You would ventilate them and stabilize them first so that you could then have time to go get the naloxone, prepare it, and administer it. B is wrong because the patient has a decreased respiratory rate, and a non-rebreather is not the appropriate treatment for somebody who is not ventilating appropriately. Lastly, D is wrong because we have all the indications we need to suspect a drug overdose. But more importantly, we have a patient who has a decreased respiratory rate, so we need to manage that first. We will eventually check for a blood sugar on this patient, but it's definitely not the first or even second thing that we would want to do for them. So again, the correct answer is C. Administer ventilations with a BVM. If you found value in this video, make sure to give it a like. And for more NREMT practice question videos just like this, make sure to visit and subscribe to our channel. If you're looking to pass the National Registry Cognitive Exam yourself, make sure to visit our website, howtonremt.com, to get your membership today. With your membership, you'll get lifetime access to a free practice app that has hundreds of questions that mirror those on the National Registry Exam. 1 year of unlimited live group tutoring with an instructor who will teach you exactly how to pass the National Registry Exam, access to our videos and content that will teach you everything you need to know to dominate and pass the exam, and of course your membership will be backed by our 100% guaranteed to pass or 100% money back guarantee policy. So again, make sure to visit howtonremt.com now to get your membership, and don't forget to use code DOMINATE at checkout.